I'm Luke, and welcome to another NU Ballroom Dance Club beginner lesson. We'll be teaching Tango today, and I will be teaching the leader's part.
And I'm Charlotte. I'll be teaching the follower part. Feel free to learn whatever part you want, or rewatch the video and learn both parts. We will alternate between them and come together to practice, but we encourage you to watch both parts so that you know what your partner is doing.
First, let's talk about the character of this dance, what you should be feeling as you dance it. Well, tango is very serious and very dramatic, so you'll be expressing that through sharpness in the dance and a serious look on your face. Now we'll have a couple demonstrate the dance and show you all the moves that we're going to be learning today.
Now we'll learn all the figures you saw in the demonstration. Let's get started. Alright, now let's talk about frame. So this tango is done in the standard hold. So for the follower, it's going to be, your right hand will be up like this. Your fingers will drape over the leader's hand like this, like a towel rack hold, right? And then your left hand, it is different from most of the standard dances. It will go basically underneath the leader's right arm. So their right arm will be resting on top of yours. And so this hand would basically go right here on the leader's frame. So right below kind of the armpit area right here. And then you can extend your fingers to make it look pretty. So the hold again, or the frame, is like this.
First, I'm going to talk a little bit about tango frame. So when you're dancing with a partner, the first thing you need to do is ask them to dance. So you do so with your left hand, palm forward, keep this arm straight, and present it to your follower you wish to dance to. If they decide to dance with you, they will take your hand, and you can bring this hand up, this shoulder back. This hand turns a little bit, and is going to close on your follower's hand in a normal hand hold. Not interlocking, normal hand hold. You want this hand to be at your follower's eye level. So we could put it here, for example. Now you'll take your right hand as your follower comes slightly closer, and you're going to bring it around onto your follower's shoulder blade. Now, if you're familiar with other standard or smooth dances, you'll know that this goes on their shoulder blade, and that's pretty much it. But with tango, you still have your hand on the shoulder blade, but you're allowed to just angle your arm up just a little bit. And that's going to give the illusion, essentially, of your hand being a little bit down, further down. But really, it's just angled down. And there's your frame. You're going to want to step a little bit to your left so that your right leg aligns with your follower's right leg, and your left leg is sort of free. Looks good. I will also demonstrate that backwards, so check it out. My shoulders are straight, and this whole line here is flat. That is key. Excellent. Now let's talk about the basic in tango. So the best part about the basic is it's almost like walking. So what you got to do is start with weight on your right leg, free on your left. So I'm going to start with my knees slightly bent, not crazy, but slightly bent. And then I'm just going to step forward with my left foot, and just like walking, heel toe, heel toe. The goal here is to use your knees to kind of stabilize the whole motion. So let's do that again. Start with weight on your right, free on your left. 5, 6, 7, 8, slow. Okay, so we just made one step. Let's continue making another step. Slow, slow, slow. So when I count slow, it's referring to 2 counts. So if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a slow is the 1, 2, the 3, 4, the 5, 6, the 7, 8. So I can count that again, but let's just do numbers for now. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each step, 2 counts. Let's do that again, starting with weight on our right foot, ready on our left foot. 5, 6, counting with slow now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, 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 slow. Excellent. So the goal here is to stay flat, keep your knees bent, roll through those feet, ball, toe, I'm sorry, heel, toe, heel, toe. And let's do it with counts. I'm going to do this in reverse so that you can see exactly what you'll need to be dancing. Weight on your right foot, free on your left, knees slightly bent, head flat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow. Notice obviously that I finish on my right foot. So I'm sort of restarting the same 2 steps, each 4 counts, each 2 slows. So let's go ahead and do that to music. It's a little faster. On my count, weight on your right, knees bent, head flat. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, 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 slow. Some additional things to note about the basic step is that it turns ever so slightly to your left. And this allows you, as a dancer on a ballroom floor, to get around that floor instead of just going straight in one direction forever and ever. So the way that we execute this motion is by using our footwork. So when I'm stepping forward with my left foot, I'm going to slightly curve it, right? So what I did there was I turned my foot out, and I didn't quite go straight, but mostly straight, but a little bit to the left. Now this right foot is going to come out, but it's also going to be turning in that left direction. So once again, my left foot is turned out. I step to my left. My right foot is straight, and I step to the side. Not too much to the side, but sort of forward and to the right. And so the result of this is that I can start facing this way. Step to the left, step to the right. Step to the left, step to the right. And now it naturally curves my body around. So let's try that one more time, practicing, then music, with this curvature. Let's do it first to my count. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, 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 slow. Great. Now let's do it to music. Frames up, knees bent, weight on your right leg, free on your left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, 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 slow.
The followers would start going back with their right foot. So you're in your frame, and you just bend your knees and take a step back. Then you take a step back with the other foot. All right, and then you keep stepping back like this with your knees bent. And you do this on a kind of circle so that you'll go round and round. This means that you are basically stepping inward into the circle so that you make turns. So the most important thing here is that you are bending your knees. Lower is better. So basically you sit down or bend your knees. Your right foot should be pointing in a bit, so your knee should be in like this a bit, and then you start 2 counts stepping back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you keep going. So that is the basic step. So you can try that with counts again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that is the basic step.
Excellent. So now we're ready to start the progressive link. What this step is going to do is it's going to get you into what ballroom dancers call a promenade position. This is an alternative way to turn a corner, right? Instead of curving around in a circle forever, we can use a progressive link to turn what is essentially 90 degrees and now start walking in that direction. So it's a more interesting way to turn a corner. And it's also it's a very sharp move, so it fits the vibe in a way. So let's do it. So the key aspect here, the footwork, is you start on your right leg. So once again, you could, the starting of the basic and the progressive link are the same, so you can see that, hopefully you can see that you can do as many basics as you want, and then do the progressive link when you're at a corner, or you're just feeling it. So, weight on my right leg, I'm gonna start with the progressive link right away. I'm gonna take my left foot, and instead of, remember we took our left foot and we brought it a little bit out to our left? We're not gonna do that this time. For the progressive link, we're gonna keep our foot pointed the same way, but we're gonna step mostly straight, but a little bit to the right now. And that is going to signal to my follower that it is time to do the progressive link. As you step and you transfer weight, now is the time to bring your right foot to the side fully. Transfer weight onto your right foot so you land on your right foot. Furthermore, this is a little bit quicker. So instead of going at a slows pace, you go at a 2 quicks, right? So let's say I'm dancing a basic and then a progressive link. I'm going to do slow, slow, quick, quick. Okay, so it's twice as fast. It's twice as fast. That's the progressive link. That's all you need to know. Maybe. Let's try it first backwards like this so you can see my footwork. So remember, I am standing on my right leg and I'm free on my left. I got my frames up, I got my knees bent. I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, and progressive link, quick, quick. Great. So now we need to learn what it looks like to be in promenade position. So when you're here with weight on your right leg and you're starting off, you're in what's called closed position. But what we want to be in is promenade position. The only difference between closed position and promenade position is turning of your knees and legs, but keeping your frame straight. Your hips open out just a little as a result of, your knees. Obviously, it would be hard to keep your hips like this and your knees out. I don't think that would even work. So as your knees come out and your feet point to our left, our hips will come out too, but the idea is not to focus on your hips. Nonetheless, all I'm doing is I'm going, boom, I move my feet. My frame, this part of my body, stays facing my partner, or the wall in this case. My head, finally, just moves a little bit to my left. As a leader, your head is already going to be a little bit up and to the left, but now we're just going to move it just slightly more. And this will match your follower's movement as well. So let's do the progressive link and to get immediately into promenade position. Ready? Weight on our right, knees bent, arms up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick promenade. So check yourself. Knees and feet should be pointing to our left. Our head should be pointing to our left, but imagine our frame. Stick out your arms. You should still see that they are parallel with the wall that you are originally facing. Excellent. Let's do it again. This time, I will just count, and I will expect you to know what we're doing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick. Check yourself. Knees and feet pointed to our left. Our hips kind of naturally where they should be. Our frame facing our wall and our head facing to our left. Excellent. Let's do that with music. Let's do 2 basic first and then a progressive link. Start with weight on your right, knees bent, arms up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Excellent. Let's do it one more time. Same thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Great. So notice that when I did the progressive link, this is a quick tip. It's very easy for many new dancers to step forward and then back and turn to face where they were kind of originally. I was originally facing here. If I end up in promenade here, I'm going to end up walking in the same direction. But we don't want to do that because it ends up throwing our follower around. First going forward and then back. So we're going to do a little bit nicer way to do this, which is simply step forward and to the side, right? So notice my footwork is going forward and to the right, as opposed to forward and to the right and then back, and then I'm turning my body. So just a quick tip, focus more on the footwork and the promenade position. We want to make sure we're in a solid promenade position before we can move on to the next move.
Next, we will learn the link to the promenade. As a follower, you will get a signal from your leader, which will essentially make you step back with your right foot, step back into the side. So you have, and then you turn. How this looks like is you're stepping back, and then the signal comes, so you're pushed this way. So you end up in this position. Now, that was the link. We can practice that one more time. So, 1, 2, signal, and you're here. We're stepping back with the basic, 1, 2, the signal, and you're here. Okay. So, we have 1, 2, signal, and you're here. So, important part is you're still on bent knees, but all of your torso and your frame, especially your head, is now turning this way, so on a 90-degree angle. For followers, when you are doing your basic step, your head should be turned to the left. So now during this link, you will turn your head from the left to the right. So you're here, and then you're here. Okay, so now you're looking straight forward. We can practice that one more time. You're stepping back on the right, and you feel the signal, step back, and you turn. So this is now ready for the promenade.
Let's move on to the next move, shall we? The promenade to close is what we're going to be learning next. And what it is essentially is a link, a transition from a promenade position to what ends up being a closed position. And as you know, once you are back in closed position, which is where you started, you can continue with anything from the basic to the link step yet again. So let's see the promenade to close. What does it look like? Well, it starts off in promenade position, and it has this timing: slow, quick, quick, slow. And it looks like this: slow, quick, quick, slow. So let's break that down. So first, we're going to start with weight again on our right foot. Our left leg is free, and both feet and knees are pointed to our left. Our partner is to our right, so our frame is where our partner is. Then we step with our left foot, slow. Our body still kind of has this same momentum to our what feels like our left side. Now with my right leg, I bring it forward, quick. Now I do something very sneaky. I go and I pivot on my right leg. My left leg is free, so I move it to the side now, side, and I bring my feet together. As I bring my feet together, I transition the weight so that my weight is now on my right foot, and I am in closed position. So my knees, hips, and feet face forward. My frame faces where my head is. Okay? So let's do that again very slow. So first, we start with weight on our right foot, left foot free in promenade position. Then I start walking with my right leg to my left. Or I say to my left, but it feels forward. It feels like I'm walking forward because my legs and my knees point to where I want to walk. So I'm going to be stepping promenade forward with my left foot, slow, then a quick and a pivot. So quick and. So quick and, now we're in closed position. So instead of saying to walk forward, I'm going to tell you to walk to your left. So we're here, and we go quick, slow. So the whole timing is actually slow, quick, slow. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Promenade position. Slow, quick, slow. Transfer weight. Let's do that one last time. So I'm going to start in promenade position, weight on my right leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, slow, quick, slow. Transfer and end up on my right leg. And now I'm ready to go basic, because I'm in closed position.
So the promenade starts from this link position, right? You're standing here, you're aligned so that you're going straight, your hips are aligned. And then the promenade, you basically step with your right foot forward, 1. You take your left foot, 2. And it's basically like a side step this way so that you make another 90-degree turn. So let's do that again. So you are here, you go 1, 2, and 3. So you have 1, 2, and 3. The count here is really important. It's a bit quicker than the normal basic step. So we're here, and we go 1, 2, quick step. So these last 2 are quick. All right, let's try that again. So we're here, we go 1, 2, and a quick step. So here we end here, right? The follower's head should turn back to the left, as it usually is. So it is a basic hold, right? So your right knee is bent inwards, both knees are bent, and you're in this frame. Okay. From the basic, we have 1, 2, link, promenade.
So let's now do that with music. But the routine I want us to do starts with a progressive link, then immediately to a promenade to close. Now the important thing is that this is fast. We end up with a quick, and we immediately go to our slow. So no breaks. Let's try that routine first without music, actually. Ready? Weight on our right foot, knees bent, arms up. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Excellent. Let's do it with music. Frames up, knees bent. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Let's do that again from a different angle. How about over here? 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Excellent. Great. That's all you needed to know for the promenade to close. Now let's do the last move we have, which is the back corte. And this move is a great finisher for that routine that we've just built up. So instead of just starting to walk after you've done your promenade to close, instead of walking forward, which could be done, we're going to do something called the back corte, and it's going to turn you 90 degrees. And so what the beauty of this is that if I were to do a promenade at a corner, let's say this is my invisible corner, I do my promenade, and I go to my left. I end up in closed position facing the same position I originally was facing. So the issue is that I'm going to run right into the wall that I was trying to avoid. So the back corte turns us what ends up being 90 degrees to our left. And this is exactly what we need to get around the floor. So again, we can either curve our steps around this invisible corner, or we can do the back corte, which will end up turning us that 90 degrees. So let's learn the back corte. So the first thing that we need to recognize is that we are in our closed position and we are waiting on our left foot. What we want to do is we want to, with our left foot, step to the side. A little bit back, but to the side. And our frame is over here with our followers. We're going to bring our frame with us, so we're going to go slow. All right? So we're weight on our right foot, our frame's ahead of us. Our feet is, our left leg is free. We're going to bring it to the side and a little bit back, and we're going to bring our frame with us. Our follower's on our right, our frame's on our right. So now we've stepped to our left, and we've turned our frame. Now it's time to bring our right foot back. Now our left foot side together. So let's do that again, starting with weight on our right foot, to our side, a little bit back. Then bring our feet around. So we're I'm sort of bringing my foot in and then curving it back. Back to the side together. Now that all happens in closed position, so we don't need to worry about the turning of our feet. But the timing, let's work on the timing now. So it's again slow, quick, quick, slow. So we want to do that in the same way that we did the promenade. However, there is none of that slow, quick, and quick business. It's only slow, quick, quick, slow. So it's a little simpler. Let's do that to time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, quick, quick, slow. So we bring that right foot in as a flat foot, and we're back with our weight there so that our left leg is free to say start the basic. So let's do that once more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, quick, quick, slow. Great. Let's try with link into promenade into back corte. Ready? So starting with the progressive link. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick, slow, quick and quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. As you can see, I started facing my right. I ended up facing straight ahead. So that should show you how, if I'm going around this corner, I can just go ahead and do my link to promenade to back corte to end up facing out in the new direction. Great. So let's do that to music. That same routine I just did. Progressive link, promenade to close, back corte. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick, slow. Quick and quick, slow. Slow. Quick, quick, slow.
The last step is the corte. So we just finished the promenade. So here, now you take a step with your right foot, go forward, and then your left foot turns kind of to the left on a diagonal, and then a side step. So we have right, and then left, and side step. So the important thing here is your frame and where your body is kind of aligned or pointed. So from here, you step forward, but everything up here turns to the right with your frame. So that is the corte. So we go 1, and then when we step left, everything also turns left, right? And then we do like a quick step like in promenade. So let's do this again. So we are finish promenade. So we will now go ahead and step with our right foot. So 1, and then 2, and then quick step. All right, let's try that once more. We are here. We go 1, 2, 3. So we are here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let's try that from the basic step. All right, so we have 1, 2, link, promenade, 1, 2, quick step, corte, 1, 2, and 3. So from here, from the end of the corte, we can go back right into the basic step and continue this cycle on forever. All right, so there is the basic 4 movements. We have the basic step, which is just basically taking steps backwards on bent knees, the link to the promenade, the actual promenade, and then the corte. All right, those are all the moves that we will teach you today. Now we will demonstrate all that we have learned. In order to dance with others, the leader must signal effectively and with enough time for the follower to recognize it and react. If everyone agrees on the signals we outlined earlier, you should have no problem dancing with any partner.
Now, let's just come up with a routine. Let's recap all of the moves together. So, we're going to do a routine of 2 basics. We're just going to walk. Then, we're going to do 1 progressive link. Then, we're going to do a promenade to close. And finally, a back corte. Ready to start again with our left foot. So I'm going to do that once here, and I'm going to do it to music. Try to follow along if you can. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick and quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. Great job! Now we'll have a couple demonstrate all the moves that you learned today and how to put them together in any order. Feel free to practice along while we play some tango music.
Thank you, couples. The Tango.
Thank you for joining this beginner lesson from the NU Ballroom Dance Club. If you love this dance and want to learn more, check out our website for a playlist of practice songs and information about our free intermediate lessons with professional coaches. But if you didn't like this dance, we have plenty more beginner lessons on our website that will teach you a completely different one. In the meantime, to stay up to date with our club news, subscribe to our newsletter and social media, check out our calendar, or visit the link to our website in the video description. See you next time.